Ho! Bonjour, Skywatchers. Ogo mga banais na hindi na kazumangin doon dem. Kasagaswa Jimmy Kag. Just walking home tonight. And at first I thought there was a fire across the lake when I was first walking back. But then I get over my buddy's house and I'm walking back again and look over and this is what I seen coming up on the sky. I was like, whoa! So I quick grab my auntie's camera. Turn out here with my dog, Mota. Yeah, they look nice. Do you believe it is a full moon tonight? Wow. I know she always likes it to be quiet when you're recording, but I'm not much of a quiet person for the most part, so. It's funny when I tell people I don't know anything, but I know a lot of things. It's because like I know some Ojibwe and I know how to say blueberry pie in Ojibwe, and most people that know how to say blueberry pie usually know a lot of Ojibwe. So you know, I do know quite a bit of Ojibwe, but I say I only know a little bit, or I don't know anything, because that's how you be humble. And I stay humble. I show some humility. You know, try to live by those 7 Ojibwe teachings, and yeah. Which is also funny because like when I talk to people and they think I'm lying to them, it's like, why do I need to lie to you if you don't believe me already? Plus those 7 teachings don't leave much room for lying, because you know, you gotta tell the truth and be honest, you know. So whenever I talk to people or do anything, you know, I show people respect, you know, and show them love, and have the courage to be truthful and honest with them, and at the same time be humble and show some humility. That's the 7 teachings. So if I lie to people or do bad things for no reason, it's not good. That's why I laugh, because I try to just do good things to help people, and you already know everything that I do comes full circle, and that's how Creator does things, you know. And it's like funny because there's people that don't like me. You know, if they want to have problems with me, fine. I'm not going to do nothing to them. I'm just going to let it go, because those your Creator doesn't want me to be a bad person. If He did, He would put us in that position, and it would be within my hands reach, because Creator doesn't not give you anything you're not meant to have. And I'm young. You know, I'm not that old. I'm not even 30 yet. But I already got a whistle. I got a pipe. I got a fan. You know, and there's people older than me that they try to lecture me about spiritual stuff, and it's like, okay, and I just be quiet and I listen, because I'm younger than them. But then they tell me that, you know, but Creator's never blessed them with those gifts and that knowledge. And so I just listen to them, and after we're done, I tell them, you know, this is the things that I got. You tell me you found one feather in your life. Well, I've got a whole box full, and a whistle and a pipe and a fan, and you know what? I'll accept what you had to say as a teaching, if you would, but everybody's been taught something, and I don't ever tell anybody they're right or they're wrong. You know, I just try to do things in a good way. Because there's no right or wrong, but good or bad. Because you can do bad things in a good way, you know. And people say, oh, well, how do you do bad things in a good way? Well, how do you put this? If somebody goes on, they continuously hurt people and hurt people and hurt people, and You finally somebody just gets tired of them bullying everybody and takes them out as bad things in a good way. You know? So, but for the most part, I try to be a good person, do good things. I don't like hurting people. But everybody that knows me knows that if I do anything bad and I do something wrong to somebody and do something mean, they deserve it because I'm a pretty nice guy. I let things go a lot and let them go and let them go because, you know, if I do bad to them, that taints my karma. You know, that's putting bad into that circle. So, you know, and that's why I was praying about my problems one day, and Creator says, "Well, you think you got problems now? Here's a whole bird, the whole canoe. Huh? What you think now?" Like, okay. But before that, one of my fake friends, he thought he was my friend, but he wasn't, because he left me somewhere, took off my backpack that had my pipe and my whistle in it. He just chucks it out the car in the middle of nowhere, and somebody else picks it up. Long story short, it ends up giving me my whistle back plus a fan, and now I just gotta go either figure out if my pipe's there or wait. The creator will bring everything back, because if you're meant to have it, you'll have it. If you're not meant to have it, you won't have it. It's like when I got given the seagull bone, so man said, "Here, this bone said it's for you. You know what to do with it?" Yeah. And I walked around with that bone for about 3-4 weeks and thought about it and asked a few elders I know, and they said, "Well, have you made a whistle before?" "Yeah." "So you know how to make a whistle?" "Yeah." "Well, Creator wouldn't have given you that knowledge and given you the resources and the things you need to make that whistle if you weren't meant to have that whistle." You know, and I'm still young, so I don't know much. I say that, but listen to me now. You know, like I know a lot more than I do. But that's how you be humble and show humility. And I don't explain that to a lot of people. And, I hope the good keeps going. I'm gonna sing a song today. It's a song that my buddy Mike taught me. It's one of his good songs. We call them Mike Mataganabe. Mataganabe is like 3 people. But I think it's a Sioux song. Yeah. I know a lot of Sioux songs, which is funny because I learned all these songs in my drum group to sing them at the powwow, and we practice them all week, every week, and then never sang a single one of them. Instead, we get to the powwow and it's, "Hey, bro, we're gonna sing this song, and you gotta learn it now, right before we were supposed to sing." Like, oh, okay. And I got a couple of songs in my head too, so I might sing another one if I can remember the lead and everything. But the first one's it's a grass diet song. I'm not really sure of the words, but it has to do with how they're dancing at the powwow. Oh, I stay, hey, oh, way, oh, well, oh, I stay, hey, oh, way, oh, well, oh, I stay, chichawa, he, wachepe, lo, oh, I stay, hey, watch your boy, hey, hey, oh, I stay, hey, oh, I stay, hey, I stay, chichawa, hey, wachepe, lo, oh, I stay, hey, watch your boy, hey, hey, oh, I stay, hey, oh, I stay, hey, I stay, chichawa, wachepe, lo, stay. Hey, watch your power. Hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. It was one of those fun songs that just ends. I know a lot of songs and been to a lot of places. Know a lot of people throughout Minnesota, Wisconsin, and man. One person I do miss is my babe, Marcy Payne. Love that woman. I don't know if she'll ever even see this video. Wow, that's beautiful though. On the same note of me being a spiritual person, the thing is a spiritual people in Cincinnati is usually they were once upon a time the most violent, meanest, worst people. Well, not really worst people. Well, some of them, some people don't have no sense of honor, no code of conduct, and no matter how bad I was in life, I always had a code of conduct. And never did anything to anybody that they didn't have coming, and I mean, like, I never picked on people weaker than me. I always like to pick on people stronger than me and go push them around because I was trying to push people around. Like, and one time, bad things in a good way, with good examples when these kids, and I was a kid, they robbed this mentally handicapped guy, and he just went around the town dancing because he wanted to be on High School Musical, and they took his Walkman, his little CD player with his headphones and his money and everything, and he's about to jump off this bridge, and me and my friends, we talked the guy down, figured out who took his stuff, and then we went and beat the piss out of him because we didn't think that was okay. How you gonna go beat up a guy can't defend himself, rob him and this and that? We didn't think that was right, so we beat them up and felt, hey, you guys can beat that guy, we'll beat you up, and that's like I said, bad things in a good way. We didn't have to stop, dude. We didn't have to. When you paid you to stop back and spend all this money. And the thing was, oh shit, lost the moon. The thing was about it is like the guy, every time we seen us, even before that, he'd always stop and ask if we're good, we need anything, you guys thirsty, hungry, whatever. So we didn't like that they messed with our friend. That being said though, it's like that was when I was back. It wasn't so peaceful. I had a quick temper. Nowadays, it's like everybody wants to keep poking and prodding and nudging and pushing and waiting for you to snap. Like they want to see that happen. Nobody ever wants to really see the nice guy go get mad and snap because they got like this for a reason. We've been through a lot of stuff, done a lot of bad things, and know how bad we can be. So to be good is like, we learn that's a must, because otherwise, it's just no good. Nothing good comes of it. A great example why is because, well, it's like my reason why. I don't like to fight. I don't like to hurt people, but or how do I put it? I don't like to fight, but I love to fight. If that makes any sense. I don't like to fight because I know how to hurt people, and I don't, and I hurt people, but I like to fight because I like to fight, But I learned not to fight anymore because, man, I hurt people. Yesterday, this guy asked me to get him some swamp tea, and so I brought him some swamp tea, and he was going to give me something back, but then his old lady started snapping out, and I just walk away. So whether or not he really does is that's up to him. When you do things to help people or do something for somebody else, whether or not they return, show the same respect or do something for me back to show their appreciation or whatever, it's up to them. But when they ask me how much do I want for this or that, what does it mean to you? I don't price medicine or knowledge. I can't. Man, there's some people out here that I don't have any more friends because I look at them all as snakes. They're all gonna stab me in the back before they actually look out for me. I only got one actual friend. Mommy Ash, always there to help, check on me. All the other ones just want me when I got something or want something. Well, so I really don't hang out with most people. I like to be by myself though, because then I know I can trust whoever's around me. Nah, I hang out mostly in the woods with those spirits because it's fun. Ooh, I just thought of the song. It's called Humble by Northern Cree. I've been working on it quite a bit lately. I might mask her real quick, but I'm thinking about giving it a shot. Let me finish this bowl and I'll let you know. It's about how they're dancing humbly or beautifully in the arena. When you hear the song, you're gonna be like, how's that humble? It took me a week to learn the words. Way ya ya way ya way ya ya. Oh fuck, how'd it go off? Way ya ya way ya ho way ya ho way ya ya way ya ho. Sakasamuak, o ne mitawak, tata pue miwasik, o mani mitawin, waya ya way ya ho, waya ya way ya way ya ho, way ya.